Hey, good evening, y'all. Um, and so it just presses on. That's all. All right, so I'm heading home, and I want to talk to you guys about weapons. And I want to talk about weapons because we all have them. People, I come to realize that my intelligence is a grand weapon. And I come to realize that, as I told you guys about a week and a half ago, that I always seem to be a victim of my intelligence. I was talking to my friend Calvin, and I said to Calvin, sometimes I wish I wasn't as smart as I was, only for him to say, I want no part of being dumb. But people, we all got weapons. And if I look back on my life, I spent my life being a fighter. When I was in the military, I was a squad leader. 19 years old, didn't have no rank. And what I did was I went and I tried to talk to an E6 about our work conditions while in the military. Well, to my surprise, that is a charge called mutiny. But instead of sending me to Fort Leavenworth, which is military prison, they sent me to another military unit. For those that followed me knows that that's when I talk about where I met Sergeant Marketing. But I'm a fighter. And one of my problems of being a fighter is not having a woman. And I've been in the warrior zone too long. And the problem with that is, like I tell you guys all the time, I make references to Avengers, for those that know. When the Incredible Hulk is being mad, it's the gentle touch of a woman to bring him to his calm. In addition to that, I always tell individuals that when you're on 100, your woman is not supposed to be on 100 too. Men are testosterone, we are brute power. Your woman's job is to comfort you, like Scarlett Johansson's role as Black Widow did to the Incredible Hulk. He was a raging monster. Her gentle touch brought him back to being Bruce Banner. I'm a fighter. I was a fighter in the military. Like I said, I almost got brought up on mutiny charges. If I can tell you right quick, when I was over in war, our E6 kept offering up the squad for details. Details going out to town, getting the water, burning the poop, because we pooped in big, large barrels and we had to burn it. He kept volunteering us to do that. And we all had a talk, and I told him, you keep on, your worst worker is going to be your best worker. Well, you can't tell us, an officer in the military, that. So I almost got in trouble. Instead, my E5 said, First Sergeant, I need to sidebar you for a second. What you do not do is go to war and leave your best stallion, have a race and leave your best stallion in the stable. That man could change an engine with a butter knife. So the Army deemed me still useful, and they transferred me to another unit. I got orders, I guess, to break me at all costs. But I told y'all Sergeant Marketing was getting me up at 3 o'clock in the morning to change an engine in a truck. Didn't know that that was what I liked it to do anyway. I was at my best under pressure. I need y'all to follow me. Got out the military. I went and worked at the post office. One day, it was lunchtime. And when I went to lunch, I was told, Chris, we need you in the break room. I goes in the break room and all the mail handlers and window clerks was in there looking at me saying, we're nominating you to be the union rep. We like the way you talk to them. I didn't ask for the job, but the people needed me. And once again, my smarts and my wits was called for duty. Take that, the company that I've been doing now, the thing that I've been doing now for some 20 years. I'm helping individuals. Once again, my wits is being called to duty. But people, it comes at a cost. I don't have a balance in my life. This is why I'm putting all my stuff in books and I'm leaving this shit alone. I'm tired of deja vu. I'm tired. I'm tired of deja vu. I'm tired of thinking that I can speak and be understood only to speak and be questioned. People, if you speak and you're questioned, you're not understood. I get tired of that. I really do. The term is do unto others as you want them to do to you. I seem to constantly getting stuff done coming around to me that I don't do to people. I'm always misunderstood. Always. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. My smarts is my weapon. You know, my brothers turned me into the person that I am today. I'm a fighter. I could go into my emails and I probably got 4,000 or 5,000 emails from people that sent me thank you emails. I've got emails from doctors. I had clients. I had a state trooper for a client. I had doctors for clients. I helped a lot of people. Why? Because I'm a fighter. I helped individuals that went through it. I helped them with my perspective and my narrative because I'm a fighter. And I fight through intellect, not through the physical. This is why I was in a relationship with a woman that used to beat on me and I didn't return the favor. It's midnight and I'm heading home, man. I'm heading home. I'm heading home. Once again, I'm the only one out on the road. You know, I stayed back in high school in 9th grade. I stayed back in the 9th grade. And I stayed back in the 9th grade, and when I took 9th grade over, they put me in special ed. So they put me in special ed, in my second year of 9th grade and the first 3 semesters of 10th grade. So my whole second year of 9th grade I did in special ed, and then my the first 3 out of 4 semesters in 10th grade I did in special ed. The last semester of 10th grade they put me back in regular classes. The person that spearheaded that is my mentor today. He's my mentor. Still friends with the guy. I call him Pop now. And he told me, Chris, in the 20 plus years that I've been a teacher, I've never had a student anywhere near as smart as you. The problem with you is you don't use your smarts for the greater good. There's a term that's used that said, with great power comes great responsibility. I am responsible for a lot of people out there that don't know. It's my responsibility to make sure that they know. It's my responsibility. I'm responsible for them. I'm responsible to make sure people that went through what I went through don't go through what I went through. And I will use any words that I use to get my point across. It is my intention for somebody to listen to my words and make sure that when they finish listening to me, they are better off than they were before they listened to me. My platform that I was talking about for 20 plus years now, it's a platform for people that have been through it. If you did not go through it, it's probably best that you not listen to me on my platform. You're going to assume something else and you're going to get the wrong message. You're going to. You're going to. Because with great power comes great responsibility. I have great intellect. My intellect is grand. I remember when I went to court one day, a lady came out of the courtroom and said, they're not used to guys like you coming to court. I'm so glad you came to court. I've never seen nobody talk like you before, and you're not an attorney. That's why I started doing what I was doing today, because that woman came out and said, I am so happy you are the way you are, because I get tired of seeing good men come to court and get treated like they do. That's why I started this organization. And the funny thing is, my 2 idols, John Walsh and Candy Lightner, don't go through 0.01% of the fucking backlash that I go through when they speak. Candy Lightner, child was killed by a drunk driver, started the organization Mothers Against Drunk Driver. Drunk drivers don't go up to her and say, why you doing whatever. People that drink in bars don't got no beef with Candy Lightner. John Walsh, a man that started America's Most Wanted, The Hunt, and a host of other Catch the Criminal shows, don't have criminals calling them up and saying, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to catch us? But I get individuals that always call me up and always got something to say to me about what I talk about. It's convenient. It's convenient to do it to me. John Walsh, son was kidnapped and decapitated. Started the America's Most Wanted, The Hunt, and a host of other Catch a Criminal shows. And don't get nobody asking them no questions about why. They understand, everybody understands the personal quest of those individuals. Good night, y'all.